When it comes to the third song, babies, let's first take a look at the time when your next object appears. The fastest baby can meet in 3 weeks. Then, for the whole year of next year, you will have the chance to meet the next one. If you have to say what is particularly important, the key months to pay attention to are 8 months after you opened this video. Another one, the way you and your next object meet. First of all, the two of you will know each other through gatherings or some public entertainment places. For example, this person organizes team battles in companies, or parties organized by friends. Or you may meet him in places like KTV scripts and other entertainment places. The second type, some people will go through some online dating software and then enter the emotional channel. They have this kind of rule. You should meet in this kind of online emotional communication channel. Some will be in the situation of getting on the bus first and buying tickets later. That is, at the beginning, you and the other party are apple-eating partners, and then this relationship has changed into a formal romantic relationship. The fourth is to meet through mutual friends. Whether the mutual friend has the intention of matchmaking on that day, you will meet through this intermediary. The fifth way is to know each other through the internet. Of course, this fifth one also includes the second one. That is, it is not limited to any software, including online games. In short, it is through the internet. Next, let's look at the information of your next object here, and refer to the rise of the sun and moon. Amongst them, Lion, Aries, Leo, Capricorn, Taurus, Chico. In general, it's a person with a very strong combination of fire and earth traits. Next, let's talk about his personality traits. First of all, this boy has a naturally strong vitality of the fire sign. And then he is very optimistic, very sunny and positive attitude. One more thing. He is a person with strong beliefs and goals in doing things. You will feel that this person really has a strong resilience. The feeling of never admitting defeat. The point is that he is a very independent person. Whether it is in terms of personality, economy, or life, he can take care of himself very well. Moreover, this person is someone who has a strong sense of family and values family very much. He is also someone who will fight to protect his family. Fight for the family. One more, this person will be relatively realistic. He will consider many things, starting from a perspective of balancing pros and cons. Of course, this is not a derogatory term here. It's just one of the individual character traits, which also corresponds to one of the characteristics of the image, such as from the perspective of marriage selection. He will definitely choose a girl who is compatible with him. Or you could say that if one aspect of your personal ability is particularly excellent, that's also possible. There's no way around it. It's just a characteristic that images generally have.
Next, let's take a look at
the development process from getting to know each other to falling in love in the first 3 months. First of all, when you meet the other party, I can see the situation on the boy's side from the backbone. So there will be 2 situations in your group. The first one is to become a triangle relationship with this tripartite energy in it. In the end, the boy chose to be with you. This is the first kind. The second situation is when you know him. He is indeed an object, but the reason he broke up with his ex has nothing to do with you. They both split up due to their emotional rupture, and then there was a period of time, or a long time, in between. The 2 people are together, because what I saw is the development process from your acquaintance to love in the first 3 months, not from acquaintance to love in 3 months. How could it be possible that everyone could be together right after knowing each other? Further point. When you girls first met the boy, you might think he's handsome. His appearance totally fits your aesthetic standards. At this time, some of you will simply admire the other's looks, because every human has a love for beauty, right? You may have a good impression of him because he is handsome, but it doesn't necessarily mean you like him. Then there will be some of you who fall in love with this guy at first sight. Afterward, while some of you might have the psychological reactions I just mentioned, I know some of you are in a relationship Then some will transform their affection for you into silent admiration, while others couldn't control their emotions, and the guy also showed ambiguous signals to you. Then the two of you start, and there is a third-party relationship. In fact, there are two situations before establishing a romantic relationship. Now, I'm starting to talk about the 3-month development after you established a love relationship. The two of you were very sweet at the beginning of the relationship, just like the second group. And there can be a fatal attraction between the two of you, whether it's the physical appearance of two people, or the character or the soul. In terms of fairness, both of you will feel that the other is particularly attractive. So the love state of this group has a strong Neptune energy. The majority of this group definitely has a constellation relationship because it is very consistent with Neptune's energy. Also, there will be a part of Ahua relationships, because Ahua relationships also have this strong sense of love, kind of heart. And when the two of you first get together, you can both feel a strong emotional nourishment. That is, each of you will provide a lot of emotional value to each other. However, because of Neptune's characteristic love, it has a strong filter. At the beginning, both of you will think the other is perfect. You might appear as a goddess in his eyes, and he might be a god in your eyes. Both will think the other is especially good. He is particularly charming, but this charm is actually mixed with subjectivity. It is a kind of magnifying the other's advantages. For example, this person might actually score 70, but your filter brings him up to 100. Similarly, he sees you in the same way, so this relationship will expose many problems from the 2nd to the 3rd month of dating. On this matter, one or both of you might feel emotionally unbalanced. No, both people might make comparisons, and then in the last 2 months, you guys would have a really intense argument, or something really serious happens that caused a big blow to your relationship. Boys and girls might contemplate breaking up at this point. Some even might end up doing so. Well, because we can see this on the market, I can summarize that the development of the third group's feelings is indeed not very stable. You will be very sweet when you are sweet, but when you take off this filter, many problems will erupt. So what the third group needs to do is how to balance and adjust these problems. Alright, that's my interpretation. Looking forward to your feedback. Bye.